G'day folks, welcome to the stream. Today sees us pick up a load in Cheyenne, which will be the second event load for the Thrustmaster 248 rollout. We're going to take a trip across Wyoming, down through my new DLC download of Utah, past Las Vegas, through Nevada, across Death Valley over into California, and arrive early morning hours on the coast, almost. And we'll see what the journey brings. Take care.
Sit down, shut up, hold on, drivers, start your engine!
And here we are, folks. We're just gonna have a drive over and pick up the load. Let's drive through the garage. Just need to press 5. Square us up. Got a bit of clearing up to do out here, look. Some scrap tyres to go to recycling. Got all that AdBlue over there to get taken away. More tyres down here. We need to upgrade this this shop really. That's 80,000 I'm going to put to my new truck. We'll come back here and sort that out. So the point of today's video is to pick up the second of the event missions. I have chosen the mission for today, and when we get there I'll show you which one it is. I'm really excited to drive through Utah today. It was the last of the DLC map packs that I was to download.
Get ready to turn right.
And we managed to get that yesterday. There's a nice Halloween sale on. Just going to stop at this junction up here. We'll quickly check the map. I want to repair the truck, and if we can we'll fill up, so we'll just press M and zoom in on where we are. We're in Cheyenne over near my base. We're going to pick up the load from rail export, but we're going to take in a fuel stop, which we should be able to drive in the front, pop round the back and fix the truck. So we'll do that first, and then we will progress en route. So into first gear, look left, nothing coming. Now you'll have to excuse me today, I'm full of that change of seasons cold that people seem to get. I've had this over the last 10 days and it is just starting to wear thin, but we're going to get over it. Please excuse me.
Go straight on and then keep left.
The game is 110% vanilla.
Keep left and then
Everything is as per
exit left.
default downloads. You are seeing things with face tracking. It's called face track and AI track.
Keep left and then turn left. Turn left.
Got to make this left turn into the road with the garage and the fuel station. Now I believe we can't use this fuel station because that is not for trucks. We have to go to the next one. See the big fuel Bowser fuel tanker there? He's filling up the actual fuel station. We're going to go in round the back of him. Oh, I think we're in the customer car park. That's terrible. I took the early turn and I thought that showed we could go in there. Let's get this out and round. Oh, terrible. I went one early. okay, we'll get around without clipping that curb. I have been promising over the last couple of weeks that I'd be trading up this Mac. I'd be trading up this Kenwood W900. Kenwood? That's the make of a car stereos. This is a Kenworth. I'll be trading up this Kenworth W900, and we will be. I do intend to buy a new truck. We've got enough money. We can employ a couple of a new driver to take over this one. There we go, that's all the gas we need. Now we need the repair centre. Just to change my tyres up, I think it is. That's all the damage I've got. I don't really want to be being told by the Weybridge guys that I need to make some upgrades to my truck because it's not safe. But let's see. Let's see where that goes. We will just roll into here. Here it is. Truck service, independent garage dealers. Work on all sorts of trucks. We'll just pull in front here. They do tyres and bodywork, etc. So get in there. Let's see what kind of damage we've got. Truck maintenance. Oh, we've got a bit across the board. Only have to pay $200. No major grain. That insurance cost covered. And then just have a quick sup from the trucker's cup. As we watch a animal hauler going past the front of us. Here we go, away we go. As we look left, there's nothing coming. Nothing from the left.
Get ready. Turn left. Turn left.
Got a UDS delivery coming from the right. Nothing from the left that we can see. Oh, and a big trucks. Oh dear. Oh. Did not see them coming at all. Where did they come from? Oh my. I obviously didn't look left enough, did I? Wow. They were good enough to
Get ready to turn right.
just allow me to pull out there. That was a shocker. Here we go. Start turn at the railhead here. Rail freight.
Turn right and then turn left.
Looks like we've got a train line here as well. And no barrier crossing.
Turn
Which is
left.
where we're due to collect our load from. And as we pick up the trailer, we'll have a look and see what does. Just while we're here, let's see what view we get when we press F8. If we press 8, nothing. Move into the security box. I think that's our trailer there. Over there, that's our truck. As we look across the cabin there.
We are finished.
Don't need to press enter, just need to pull it in. There it is. There it is. Thrustmaster T248 wheel. Yeah, actually it looks very similar to the steering wheel in our Mercedes outside. Just back into the trailer. There it is. Here we go. Back in underneath. When we get the T, we're good to press.
Time to hit the brake.
So we're fully fueled, we're fully made up. Let's just see if we can get a view of the trailer. We can't, but let's pull it out and round and see what we get. So we've now hooked the trailer on. We can also have a look at the route we're going to follow, and we can understand how far we're going to go. I've selected a route in excess of 1,000 miles. I anticipate it taking round about an hour to do. This is for the mission, so it's a valuable one. And as we just get outside here, here's the truck and trailer. This is us. It's not a particularly long trailer, but there it is. That's the bad boy. There she goes. Let's have a look at, as we pull up to the junction, let's have a look at the route for today. See where we're heading. So there we are, parked outside. We're going to drop straight down to Denver and cut straight through the heart of Utah, across the map, down through Vegas, do like a trip through Vegas, then across California to the coastline down at Oxnard over there. So it says we are approximately 1,176, and we're going to do it in one hit. That's us. Let's go. Try looking to the left and spot something coming. There isn't.
Get ready to turn right.
Up across the railway line.
Turn right.
Right turn, Clyde. Now this is where we got caught out last time for not stopping at the weighbridge. I think we're going to get the same thing again. Pull in. Now I don't know where the weighbridge is. Way station. Just going to press M on the map. See if we can find it. We're here. So I've got to go back left. I've got to go all the way over here, then up to this junction and turn around again. That kind of frustrates me, but we'll do that, and that's changed the route. Well, not entirely sure I want to do that up to Salt Lake City, but it kind of makes sense. That's 1,166. It's not much in it. Let's do it.
Time to get the job done. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
There's a statue of somebody there. Not sure who that is.
Exit now.
There's a statue of somebody else here.
At the roundabout.
If anybody would like to comment who they are, I don't know. So,
Exit now.
quite nicely, we have already had our truck repaired. So there should be no dramas with the old bill about the transport team telling us that our truck's
Right. And then exit.
not healthy. We're pulling in here and we're going to go to the weighbridge. You'll have seen all this before, but it's a valuable part of road safety and the way that the things operate.
Finding a new route.
We're at the Cheyenne port of entry, so it's county line stuff. There we go, 24 ton of steering wheels. And let's go, let's hop on the bus, Gus. Making new plans, Stan. You don't need to be coy, Roy. Just listen to me.
Keep left.
What we could do, for your pleasure is to make some of this journey just a little bit quicker by speeding it up and adding some music. We might try that this time just to make the viewing part more pleasurable. We're gonna turn off this route in a moment, make a right turn as we follow this Crown Vic. He turns off. We're taking the next one.
Keep right, and then exit right.
This is us.
Right.
Says 20. Bit of third gear.
Keep left. Keep left.
There's another town that I haven't explored yet. Medicine Bow is its name. Really interesting name. So we've now done just over 100 miles. We're at 1,050 miles to go. Traffic's queuing up in the outside lane. Just arrived at Sinclair. Be a large truck depot on the right hand side. Bus has just pulled in just to make things complicated. We should be able to get past the bus. Yeah, be the second bus we're just clicking past. Must be some sort of national carrier, possibly expecting to be like Greyhound, but in this case Farland. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. You can see him in the mirror there. We got him. So, Saturday morning, 8 AM, 2021. Rawlins. Pretty little town. Pretty little town. Oh, just squeezing that Mustang there. Sorry, my friend. It's actually your own fault if you were trying to make that pass before the junction. That's why you were clogging it. Silly man. Now there's something interesting up on the hill to the left. You see that up there? An R. I'm guessing that's for Rawlins. Up on the hill. Be nice to be able to fly a plane across here. I wonder if there's the Hollywood Boulevard, the Hollywood big sign in California. I wonder if they've got the Hollywood up on the hill. That'd be interesting to try and find. And I am so looking forward to later in the day when they actually do the full America and we can do gumball in trucks and go and find the big W. See if we do it coming out of New York State across America and head right across. That'd be interesting. Be nice. It will make the game complete because it is a game, but it's a truck simulator too, and I really enjoy it. So what I'm struggling with at the moment is just getting the clarity of the graphics. What I'm trying to find is a nice even balance between resources and graphical output, because I'm running 3 cameras, 3 screens at the moment, tracking software, recording software, and I think my machine is just on the point of saying, come on chat, reel it back in, because I'm also doing 2 screen captures, which is giving you the images below. So it's actually running 8 sources, my machine, which, although it's capable, I think it's 12 months old now, and it is. The games are improving. This game especially is just about ready for optimization, I think. I play other games that have got 400 players enabled now on a server, and this game can manage 8, and they've got some way to go to get the netcode stable and reliable, but I think they'll manage it. Just have to see where it goes, because that's where I really want to get into, is online driving with other drivers and experience what you can experience. You know, it'll certainly be fun to be driving with other people, and whether I'm doing it on my own or as a convoy, we'll see. It's just, when you're streaming live online, it's just making sure that the other users know that they're going to be on a stream server, and getting them to control themselves, because the last thing you need is a junior coming in thinking he's God's gift, F'ing, B'ing, C'ing, and all the other cusses. You don't really need that. So that's something I've got to conquer. 930 miles to go. Fuel is looking good. Looking down for the fuel gauge just to get a... Oh, just squeezing the truck behind. Just backing him off. Big right hand turn coming up. We will... There's 2 hands on the wheel as we go around this. Oh, just got a teeny bit of lag. Just a bit of a delay as we went into that corner. Very nice. Steak night. Oof. It was going to be steak night in the Widdowmaker household today, but we've put that off till the end of the weekend. Tonight is going to be American barbecue night. Burnt tips, mini ribs, sweet corn, baked potato. What else? Onion rings. Oh. Tea tonight's going to be a delight after a long day's driving. Well, there's an interesting rock feature. Just past the 900 mile mark, 897 to go. It says 16 hours, so that in normal times would be 2 days driving roughly. But we're going to fly through this. It says we're going to arrive Saturday morning 8 AM. It's 3 PM now. Oh, there's a long truck clipping past. Check him out with the container on. And we're going to enter the tunnel. Just give him a flash to say you can pull back in. He didn't choose to. Looks like we've got a weighbridge on the right, but I'm kind of expecting to come up on the state line very shortly, and then we're going to make that turn into Utah around Salt Lake City. Again, really looking forward to that. Ah, look at that view. Over there. That just goes to the limit of my head turn, so you get a bit of a shake. But oh, it's stunning. Look at those hills. No incidents on the road today. No roadworks, no accidents, which is always good. No delays, nobody being hurt. Up there is an off-ramp underneath the bridge. I had a feeling that was coming. I'm just going to give this guy room. He wasn't going to concede anyway. And away he goes. We're going to just slide in back down the lane. Shorten the distance fractionally. 850. Looks like a quarry or a mine just to the right. Entry into Utah. The way bridge is in or on the right hand side. Echo point of entry.
Keep left.
Here we go. 24 ton. Keep it on moving. Return to interstate. Traffic seems to be a bit heavier. Heading to Ogden, 34 miles. We're past 800 miles, we're at 775 now to go to destination. Heading to Salt Lake. Just need to be careful of that little step side type truck. Never driven down here before. Past the Darwing, which I believe is Boeing in real life. Police on the right, and we've got a slow car on the uphill passing a heavy cargo load. I think we can pull in now and just blow past him. We've got another heavy load up front, I think. Interesting to know what that is. Looks like some, maybe that's, oh, a car in front slowing down. What's he carrying? Be interesting to see. It looks like it, a couple of boiler tanks, pressure tanks maybe. Interesting road to the right there. Looks like that could be for some off-map explorations. We're just blasting through here. Las Vegas is our target. We'll just apex that bend a bit to smooth it out. It looks like we're taking a right turn.
Keep right.
Leaving the carriageway here. Yep. Just straight line that a bit, there's nobody around us. We know we've got a big left hand turn coming, so I'll just ease off the gas a wee bit. We don't need an unfortunate incident to end the day, do we? So here we go, breezing down through the state of Utah, around Salt Lake City, I believe. My little lady has just arrived. Bear with us. For those of you that have met her before, this is the little one that just interferes with the videos occasionally. This little chicken here. She's very attentive. She likes to come in and shout at me, tell me that she's here and that things are going on that need dealing with. Very bossy little lady, but she just wants... Oh, that was a hiccup. That was a hiccup, darling, wasn't it? Yeah? But you're now going to sit on the seat next to me, have a clean up and go to sleep, aren't you? Because it's nice and warm in here, and that's what you'll enjoy. Okay. But the actual reality is she will actually sit next to me, claw my arm, shout at me, then she'll go and play my drum kit, and then we'll end up stopping the video, making a cut, and making sure she's included. And I've got a feeling because it's reloading that it might have put us to the side of the road to a stop. No, it's not. We're just good to go. So she is just wanting some fuss at this point. So in the way that most cats do, I'll just use one arm off screen to keep her occupied. So my guess is that's what you'd call a cat photo bomb. Just a little bit of coffee left. So that's the 700 mile point past. We are 6:82. We've made 5 minutes up on the arrival time in the morning, 7:56, so 8 AM. It's 7 PM now. I've actually turned my headlights on, I believe. Yeah, so I won't get a fine for failing to have my headlights on at the appropriate time. But, just passing by another town and some lovely rolling Utah hills. Power station to the right hand side. Oh, wandered a lane there as we look to the right. That was bad news. But we do need to pull out of this lane, I think. It's a left hand over, yeah. Satnav didn't tell me that. So, down from the full 3-lane interstate to a 2. What's it telling us to do? No drink and drive. Don't drink and drive. Drive hammered, get nailed. Yeah, understood. Not on the cruise control at the minute. I will just keep my foot doing the controlling. I think we should have plenty of fuel. No need to refuel, I think, on this load. Which then turns my mind to ultimately what we're going to do on arrival in California. What I do know is that another game I've got, Assetto Corsa, I've just downloaded the Free Drive Pacific Coast mod, which I'm very excited to install and give a test, and I will do that. I've only got the basic one, so there'll be no other traffic on it, but what we'll do is we'll definitely crank it up and give it a drive and go for an explore, take you around it. It'll be nice to get a couple of friends on that map and we have a drive around in different cars and see how we go. Looks like we're just getting a bit of congestion ahead, people braking. Almost 600 miles, so almost halfway there to our destination. Big right hand turn coming up. We're gonna just let this station wagon go and then we're gonna hit the outside lane and get past these guys. So I anticipate passing through Vegas around about midnight, I'd say. It's just 8 PM now. So as we drive out of Utah, Vegas will just be in the bottom corner of Nevada. We will skirt around Vegas on the freeway, maybe get a sight of the strip. Got a car coming up inside, not enjoying that at all. Just made him back off. We will then get across. Is it the Valley of the Dead or Death Valley? It's Death Valley, isn't it? We'll get across Death Valley and then arise just after sunrise on the coast in Cali. My little girl's just left the room with minimal fuss. We're just going to join this faster traffic coming past. We'll get past these cars. The speed limit is 80, so all I can imagine is there's some vehicles up front that are just holding the traffic up. If this is commuter traffic heading from Salt Lake back to Vegas, or it might be evening traffic going to shows in Vegas from Salt Lake. Now there's a question. I haven't seen Reno. It must be northern Nevada way. I must take a trip to Reno one day, the alternate gambling venue. Past a Range Rover. So 577, that's definitely halfway. Up into the hills it feels, it seems. Is that a concrete lifter or a recovery truck? It's a concrete lifter, it's a pump. And there's nighttime falls. So we're into the dark hours. 9 PM, 10 hours left of the drive. So I anticipate around about 8 hours of darkness. See the sunrise again at 6 AM. We could pull over and take a sleep and give us a daylight transition, but I think as we're going past Vegas it's going to be significantly better that it's at night time. Just going to hold this outside lane for a few minutes. Just chariot rate past these bad boys. So yeah, for those of you that haven't invested in ATS, I think there's around about $50 cost to get all the game and the DLCs at this point, all the road DLCs. I'm not talking about the extra ones like colour paint jobs and seasonal paint jobs and country paint jobs and that kind of thing. I'm just talking about the functionality of driving the trucks and the maps. It's around about $50 in the Halloween sale. €50, €50, £50, roughly. I think it's well worth it. It's a great investment. You can spend hours on this, absolutely hours. Relaxed and chilled, no dramas. No competitiveness at all, no dramas, just keep trucking. What's coming past us here? Some Honda type CRV thing. Cedar City discovered. Happy days. Truck just taking a right turn. That's a cement wagon. Concrete wagon. Shall we see how the truck looks at night? Here it is. Just keep that on the lane, James. Nicely illuminated trailer. Do like that. 500 mile to go, folks. The big 500. And we're 2/3 of a tank, so we're not going to need to refuel. It doesn't look like we will. So we will get back to that conversation about what we're going to do in California. Change trucks, buy a truck, install the Pacific Coast Highway mod to Assetto Corsa and have a drive around there. Could be what we're doing. Just like to give a shout out to one of my friends today. He's had his book published over the weekend. Started to make his sales on Amazon. He's doing very well, I think. Just a big shout out to Steve. Thank you, mate. Thank you for everything you do. Keep on trucking, fella. Cheers, pal. See if this fella decides to nip out in front of me before we get to that truck. I don't think he will. Just going to anticipate it. And the truck, I think, is going to pull off. Looks like he's slowing down to prepare for that event. We're going to keep trucking anyway, put the old full beam on and see what that shows us. For those of you that don't have the game or haven't driven at night time in the game, when you put your full beams on, oncoming traffic lets you know. It's a terribly rude thing to drive with your head beams on, full beams on, driving towards other cars, and blinding the back window people isn't nice. Why would he brake check there? Why would he do that? Silly dick. St. George. Looks like to be a bit of a church over there. Live here, eat free. Huh? Okay, interesting sign. Live here, eat free. Gonna go past this concrete wagon. There's police car in front. We haven't been busted for speeding this journey, which is unusual. Taking a couple of rumble strips there. A cement wagon is just hanging about on my rear, on my 6. Close it off. Port of entry, so we're about to arrive at Nevada and we get plopped. We're being asked to pull in. Every time. We get used to it.
Okay.
I think we're just driving straight through, aren't we? Not going to take those bins out. Here we go. As we pull onto the grate, we press the button. We get away from the window and a green light and we get told to move on. We don't actually have to go out and see anybody. My guess is though, we'll be stopped at California, have a complete load check. They'll be wanting to know whether there's any livestock or plants or anything moving into California. Seeds or nuts or that kind of thing. They like to control it, which is okay. We're carrying steering wheels full of cocaine. No idea. It's one of these where we pull up, pick up the load, we don't know actually what's inside, we just read the paperwork and it tells us what it is. Get some full beams on, see what's coming. I believe it is Nevada. Strong crosswinds. Let's see if that's the thing. But that's us across Nevada, less than 450 miles, less than 8 hours driving. Yeah, it tells us we've got a strong downhill. 55 mph limit, so we're speeding now. We're just going to try and make some time, just flirt with the speed limit. Just I don't know, is Utah a high plain state where you drop out of Utah and start doing the drop to the coast kind of thing? I think you got to go through Death Valley and that last mountain range in California before that happens, but I don't know. If Denver is 1,000 meters up, I'm guessing Utah is 500 to 700 meters. Well, probably higher than that because Denver's a mile high, so that's 1,500 meters. So Utah probably 700 to 1,000 meters, I'd say. Just my feel, not actually factual. Feels like we're pulling uphill again. Oh, wrong button. It's that one. We got a couple of chariot racing trucks. There's an airplane above. Wonder where he's going to land. Probably Vegas. Vegas International. Don't know what it's called, his real name. Vitus Power. Sounds like car batteries. And there we go, this is where we look like we're crossing into maps I've never driven on before. This is definitely Vegas. There it is to the left hand side. You can, it's right behind my wing mirror. You can't actually see it. It's one of those inconvenient moments. The old tower at the bottom of the top of the strip. There she is, up there. As we come round the corner, it should come in front of us and you should be able to see it in all its glory. We were only here the other day, last week. So Phoenix, Reno off to the right. There is going to be a Reno. Excellent, we can have a day trip to there. So the speed limit is 65. We're doing 65. I'm just going to pull out to pass these trucks. That Volvo in front of us. Just look right in the mirror and slide inside him. There it is. There's the Eiffel Tower and the strip. If you've never been to Vegas, it's somewhere you should go to once in your life, just the once, and experience what it is. Gotta say, I'm the only person probably who's been to Vegas and never gambled. It's not my thing. Don't do gambling. Although Bellagio, there it is. Big sign for the hotel. Fountain is out front. Nice to see. We're just being told to move over a lane after this exit, I think.
And then exit right.
We are exiting right, okay. Okay.
Exit
I
right.
didn't realise that would be the case.
Keep left.
Being told to keep left, and then we're going to move over right. So I'm just going to take that lane now. Could we have actually stayed on that lane to the left? And it would have actually brought us to the same place? I think it does. I think it's going to merge us together, so that was a bit of an unnecessary lane change. Are we going to lose this lane? Yeah, I am. I've got to back off. Because he's not going to give me any ground, is he? In that electric kind of Polestar type car. Is it a Polestar or is it a Elon Musk mobile? But we're down to 300 miles, 20 minutes to go till we arrive at our destination. 15 minutes earlier than originally planned. It's 1 AM. So we're going to get there about 7:45, probably an hour or so after sunrise. We saw Vegas at night, that was stunning. Now we're going to go Death Valley, I would think. Over to Southern California, see if we can see the sea as we arrive. And that will be event 2 completed for the rollout of the steering wheel event. Ooh, just gonna brake here a bit and borrow a bit of hard shoulder. That was steeper than I anticipated. Speed limit's down. But I'm gonna keep tanking. See if we can just be a bit earlier than expected. We have orange flashing lights. Looks like we have a breakdown on the right hand side, or is it roadworks? Looks like we've shed a load. Unlucky, my friend. On the uphill. 295 miles to go. So we are absolutely well above the speed limit at 65. Speed limit's 55. I believe. Just to feel that this is Death Valley. Ooh, rumble strips on the side of the road there as we just clipped that with the right wheels. There's no trucks about. It's all cars. A little bit of braking up front. It's almost 2 AM. 260 miles, 266, 265. Things are slowing down in front. I'm going to pop out behind this Cadillac CTSV. 12 mile an hour over the speed limit downhill. Don't feel there's a need to pull in at this moment in time. We're gaining on the vehicles in front. Just don't want there to be a police car, because I am breaking the limits. Let's keep pushing on. Oh, I bet that's nice and cool. Open top Jeep in the middle of the night running through Death Valley, but that's freezing. We're blowing past everybody here. Almost got a 7:30 arrival time. Well, it says 7:25. So we have. But we'll probably lose all that when we arrive at the California state border. Which we might have done already, to be honest. Not sure. Excuse me, I've got hiccups now. This is not good. Interesting illuminated tower on the right hand side. What the hell is that? No idea. Looking like we're coming to a more populous place. Barstow and Los Angeles. That's where we're heading. LA. I wonder if we can do the Route 66 journey on this. Don't know. Has it got Route 66? I know it would have to be able to go all the way over to Missouri, because I've actually stood on Route 66 in Missouri. A company I used to work for, its head office is actually on the old Route 66, which has been bypassed slightly with the freeway, but it's on Route 66. And my thoughts would be that we would need Missouri and Kansas to be maps before we'd get the entire Route 66. But wouldn't that be awesome to be able to do the Route 66 trip? It's a bit hilly, twisty. Let's get up this hill. Still 55 speed limit. I'm still blasting through at 65. But let's see how we do. The police will not be forgiving. They won't care. And we're taking a right turn. We might just make it in front of this truck here.
And then exit right.
We can actually squeeze him. We've done that. This is us.
Exit right.
$165 miles to go. We still look like we're on some sort of freewayable road. Still speed limit's 55. We entered that at 58. Looks like. There we go, speeding violation, that's what happens. Single lane. He's going to try and squeeze me here. Just got past him in time, so. Wrong button again for headlights. 150 miles to go, dead on. 3:44 AM, 7 AM arrival. So we took around about an hour off the journey. It cost us $500 for that speeding fine, which was a shame, because that one speeding fine has meant we don't get a 1,000-mile trip without any offences, which is a shame. Probably should have been a bit more cautious, but I didn't realise we were coming up on a town, which just goes to show I should never be a truck driver. Here we go, I'm going to show you this Full beam headlights flash there. Did you see them flashing me? Got nothing behind me, so I'll run centre lane for a bit till we see something in the rear view. 55 doing 65 again. It's dual carriageway. It's twin carriageways. Why wouldn't I be running to my limit? There's nothing dangerous. Yes, there is. You've got a full 24-ton load, Jim. Come on. Think about it. We're about to make another right turn and head further east-west, I think. Further west. Yeah.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Use all the lanes.
Exit
This is us.
right. Turn left.
That's a stop, so I genuinely have to. Looks like we've got vehicles coming from the right hand side. Yeah, I have. So what have we got going on? He's left, finished, so we can go after him. Yeah, we're good. I actually feel like I'm driving a Coke wagon, not a Thrustmaster wagon. And we're following two trucks. This is going to be slow. Oh no, we've got an overtake manoeuvre going on here. He cannot see where he's going. I'm going to go as well. Gonna do them both. Got him. Oh, got a wrong way violation for overtaking. Unlucky. So that's nearly $800 worth of fines for the route. Ah, it doesn't matter. Nobody was hurt. It's a game. But we can now blast this part of the route. Oh my god, that's a factory and a half up front. Looks like a oil refinery processing plant kind of thing. And we're on Interstate 14? Or is it Interstate 4? I-4? Sorry mate. So 5:01 AM, feels like the sun's about to come up. It's going to blaze down on our back as we approach the California coast. Oh, tumbleweeds, check that bad boy out, look at that. See if we can get through those tumbleweeds without hitting anything. I don't know if they cause you truck damage. Don't know. Was that labelled a BP garage? I think it is. Why would it be BP garage if I'm vanilla? I believe I am vanilla. That is a cop car in front of us. I'm right up his ringer. Just need to back away so as we don't get any offences. 58 miles to go. Not really sure where we're arriving to at the moment. Don't believe I've driven this road before, so this is all new good miles. Police car go. And we're going to join a freeway for a very short stretch. Ooh, this goes around the corner. Don't really want to be losing this load. 30 mile an hour. Fuel station, we're at half tank, we're doing well. And we're going to take a right turn, I think. I don't think it's the road, or is it the road? It might be the road. I don't think we need to indicate.
Get ready to turn right.
Take it round this corner. This is quite tight. Just wait for oncoming vehicles. We made it round there nicely. And we're going to take this right turn.
Turn right.
There's no need for us to give way to anything. We're going to drop down onto the California Coast Road here. And then we're going to take the next exit. I enjoyed that route. That's great to see Utah. Utah. And then we're just going to take this next right.
And then exit right.
See you in Las Vegas at night.
Exit right.
Santa Maria and Oxnard. Oxnard is where we're going.
Turn left.
I believe I have driven this road before. Oh, we've cut the corner just a wee bit there. That driver has just been a bit conservative on the premise that we were cutting it. So 30 miles to go, so just a couple of minutes left on this road. Pop over the crest of that hill and we should be able to see the sea. If things are as anticipated, we should be able to drive from the highs of Denver to the coast. And then we will run past this farm. Got a feeling we've got a long straight road with a bit of farmland. Oh, there's another refinery over there. Oh my lord. Up to 6th gear. 55 is what we're doing. Farm on the right. Now, is this a BP garage? Or is it one made to look like a BP garage? I think I must have a garage mod running. Although I think I'm vanilla, that's definitely BP. Or it's made to look like BP, that's be what it is. But there we go, there's our left turn to our destination. And we get the exciting thing of backing this truck into the hardest parking. Which we've done in the main, a little bit of trailer damage, but in the main we've been doing it. Here we go.
Turn left.
Doesn't look like anything coming. We can just pull across here. And there's our destination. Is that an electric car charging point there on the left hand side? It looks like it. Here you go.
It's all over now.
And it's a small yard, look at that. What's it going to say? 90 points for a tough one. Ah, it's just there. It's not that hard. He says it's that one there right against the wall. So what we'll do is we'll pull it left. There's a fella there going to watch us do it. Just want to straighten that up. And we're going to just start to push it left. The trailer is not wanting to come round. Here it comes. We need to push it now. Push it, push it, push it. And then we get to follow it round. Without hitting the trailer next to it. Oh, almost there. We've missed it by a whole trailer width. Oh, I hit it. Oh dear. Negative points. I'm a whole trailer width off. We need to... Oh no, that's the wrong way. We need to hook that way. No, we're going back towards that trailer. What is wrong with me? No, wait, other way, other way, other way. That's it. That's it. Now, hook the trailer around. Drive it straight. Now pull forwards. Bump the bay and we're straight. Beautiful. Thank you very much, folks. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you stuck with it. Let's see what the reward was. 37k, 9k, 7k, 53k we made. We've gone up a level to level 26. We're going to take on a just-in-time reward slot. Give us a bit more cash, and then we're at the point of potentially trading trucks. I think that's where we'll conclude this video. Thank you very much, folks. That's steering wheel rollout event 2 complete. We will have to do this in both American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator, so we'll have to see where we go. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment if you'd like to, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much, folks. Take care.